What's going on, everybody? We're live on Instagram, also on YouTube. It's the best show ever. Tyrone Johnson, Sylvana Kelleher, Dylan's behind the camera, Ricky Bowes over at the NBC Sports Philadelphia studios. Why are you so excited about that?
Because now I get to be in the live video. Ricky's not here, so it just is something that is exciting sometimes. I think it's funnier when he's away.
Okay.
I just think it is.
That's fine. A lot to talk about, both sports and non-sports during this live/YouTube video. The first thing is non-sports. Are we all just comfortable with them bringing back these animals from extinction? What's that kind of wolf? What's the wolf called? It's called the dire wolf. Like, are we okay with this now? If you watch,
I thought we were supposed to be.
If you watch Game of Thrones, right? That's what that scary wolf was based on Game of Thrones. All right, but just imagine a bloodthirsty wolf. Now, allegedly, they're going to keep it in captivity, and there could possibly be problems as they grow up, because this isn't like pulling off Jurassic Park.
Oh my gosh, what would they do then? Kill them? And then extinct them again? Be like, okay, these guys are trying to be problematic. Let's just kill them off again.
No. What I'm talking about, it's not that. What if they're having genetic issues? What if they can't reproduce? The point of doing this is to see if you can do it properly. Like, imagine if somehow you brought back the T-Rex, hypothetically, and then the T-Rex couldn't make more T-Rexes.
How?
It's very expensive to do this,
Did they just find him, this wolf, or what happened?
No, but the DNA, they have a DNA for a bunch of extinct animals.
They made him?
They made them. There's 3 of them. They made them.
I thought they just found them living amongst, and they were like, oh my gosh, they're not extinct.
No.
I didn't know we were this far into technology and science.
Well, they cloned a lamb like 20, 30 years ago.
Well, I do know that they try and clone household pets now.
Which is nuts, but the point is, you lost the point, okay? Yes, they brought these things back.
It's incredible.
But 2, are we comfortable with it is the question. And my answer is hell no.
I'm comfortable with it.
You're just, okay, so what if those wolves get out? Like, right now, they're keeping them in enclosure. What if they get out? They're wolves. They're bloodthirsty, okay?
What are they going to do, just start attacking people?
That's what wolves do. That's what do you think wolves do? Do you think wolves, when they're hungry, go, well, no, they roll in packs. So those 3 will stick together. They're not going to separate. And then they're going to be on your ass. Like, I'm a little uncomfortable with you being, do you know about wolves?
I think so.
I don't think you're a wolfman. Okay, if you're a wolfman, you know wolves are scary. And don't be fooled by the cute little baby thing. When they grow up,
still cute.
They're not cute.
They're cute.
No,
and fluffy. They're fluffier.
Fluffier?
They're fluffier. They're cute.
Bloodthirstier. We can't be okay with bringing these animals back.
I mean, I can't say that I would see a wolf walking along and not think it's a dog, to be honest. So I might die by natural selection.
You would know when it ripped your throat out.
Exactly. So I might die by natural selection. But I thought that this was a good thing. I thought the good thing was, oh my gosh, something went extinct. We brought it back. This is amazing. This is so cool.
No, there's mixed things.
I thought we were supposed to feel like, woo!
It depends. First of all, we don't know if this is going smoothly.
Well, no one's died yet. I think that's pretty smooth.
I'm talking about with the wolves. With the wolves, you don't know if they're okay. You have to check them and make sure they're living okay. You don't want to bring back an animal for it to suffer. That's the point of it. Then the next step is, what if it gets out and goes after people? It's a major problem that Dylan...
All right, first of all, where are the wolves? Do we know? Where are they?
There's some compound.
Do we know, is it in the country? Is it out of the country?
Where it was. It's a 20-foot wall, and they're allegedly
Well, then keep those guys in isolation. There's tons of deserts and such that they can...
No.
Put them out in isolation, they get out.
Comment?
Someone commented, bless her heart, with a laughing emoji.
Yeah. No, that's not what happened. We got to stop. All right. Moving on to the next thing, okay? Because we got nowhere there with that conversation at all. The next step in this conversation is with the Phillies. Now, they're winning games, and that's number 1, obviously. But fans are starting to get mad at Alec Bohm, okay? They're mad at Alec Bohm. They don't like the pouting. They don't like the strikeouts with the lack of power. They're upset with him, okay? Did someone say something funny?
Someone basically said the only thing I want to do with wolves is Duran Duran's famous tune "Hungry Like the Wolf." Otherwise, I agree with TJ. Keep those damn things away.
Yeah, like wolves are terrible.
What?
You know what wolves do? All right. You know what? Before we get to the point, no. You know what wolves do?
They roam around.
No.
They hunt.
No, but
they go in the snow.
They do worse than that. Wolves. Let's say you had your dog. You love your dog, right?
I do. I love my dog.
And let's say you went camping.
Oh, she'd mess that dog up.
And
she'd mess that wolf up for sure. She would mess her
I'm not
behind.
How you gonna say that when I didn't finish my sentence?
All right, go ahead.
Number one, what they do is your dog a boy or a girl?
Girl.
Okay. They would send a male wolf to kind of try to like kick game to her a little bit. And
then God, she's done. She's done.
As soon as she moves towards them, they jump the dogs. They don't fight one-on-one. They roll in packs.
All right, well,
so your dog might beat one of the wolves. What about the other three that are on your dog's behind? That's what they do. They lure them out, and then they attack.
Well, my dog's not a great example because she loves men. She loves men. She loves male dogs. So she's gone. She's gone.
And then, so that's what they do. So what do you think? And then you'll be going, oh, let me pet you. And next thing you know, the other wolf comes and gets you and rips you apart.
At least it would be quick.
Not necessarily.
You said that they would go for the throat.
They might. Either way, you're going to bleed. It could be slow. Okay, I don't want to be too graphic. Okay, we get in trouble. But no, it's not necessarily quick.
Like I said, I think the key is keeping them out in isolation. Go to Iceland or Greenland or somewhere.
That's
somewhere.
What they. Okay. All right. All right. Now
desert.
You keep playing these games. Okay,
Alaska. Alaska's really remote.
Yeah, it's not until somebody comes across it and they end up finding a way onto a boat, and then they ride back.
San Diego.
Yeah. Or they.
How is the wolf going on the boat unnoticed?
Wait a minute. If you have a fishing boat, right, and they stow away, people stow away on boats. You don't think a wolf could? And then they forget going to San Diego.
They don't know how to walk quietly. They can't tiptoe.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I don't understand.
Wolves cannot tiptoe.
Yes, they can.
No, they cannot.
Yes, they can.
The wolf is not going unnoticed on a boat.
Yes, they do.
And jumping off the boat.
No, see, you know nothing about that. He goes to Anchorage. And now next thing you know, in Anchorage where there are people, the population is wiped out by the wolves.
Please.
Now, can I get to Alec Bohm?
In this country?
Can I?
No. All right, go ahead.
In Alaska, okay? We're not talking about
They
West
hunt?
Philly. Not West. Yes, they hunt.
Yes.
These wolves are master hunters.
People hunt.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're not allowed. Wolves are protected.
If it tries to kill you, isn't that self-defense? I thought that was protected.
Anchorage.
I don't know how it works
not
against.
like the other parts of Alaska where everybody always has a firearm on them. They might just be going to get in the car, and here comes the wolf on their behind.
That's their fault.
I'm not getting anywhere today. This is frustrating. All right, Alec Bohm. Now it's only 11 games. It's
going to get worse.
It's only 11 games, but he has not been good, and fans are getting angry at him, and they don't like Alec Bohm. So when did it turn where fans that used to like Bohm now don't like him? Was it last year? Was it the playoffs? Last year in the regular season, last year in the playoffs? Is it about the higher profile relationship? Why? Is it his antics? What is it about Alec Bohm that fans suddenly don't like?
Okay, I don't know when it started. I might want to say a couple weeks after the home run derby, or maybe it started with the Mets series and his reaction afterwards where he said, I know where I'm going to be next year, and that, nothing. What did he say? Something about the first pitch swinging that, he said some comment about it, obviously just blowing it off and making it seem like, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. I don't care. I'm going to swing at the first pitch, whatever. I'm going to see 5 pitches the entire game and get out every at-bat, whatever. And that is incredibly frustrating. And then the fact that it's like every single time he strikes out, which is a lot.
Yeah, he struck out 4 times.
Or grounds out or flies out, whatever. He's not reaching base a lot, and when he doesn't, he gets incredibly frustrated, and he can't just, figure it out and, not let it come out not express it so greatly, but then he has to start throwing stuff, and, he's arguing with the umpire and everything. Like, everything is just going absolutely nuts, and, you're watching him now. Now every single time, every at-bat, after every at-bat, you're looking at him and saying, okay, what is he going to do now? So it's a combination of the antics, and I think it's just kind of like his persona right now just kind of is like reeking a little bit, I think.
Well, the other part is, I think at the end of the day, if you don't hit home runs and you don't get on base, people start to turn on you. If he was hitting for more power,
and you're not a great fielder,
any power, then I think people would like him more. And he doesn't hit for much power, but already I know he's involved in the question of the day, and actually he's not involved. And someone went rogue just to comment on him, just like what's happening yesterday during the show. We were talking about the mistakes by Johan Rojas,
which was hilarious,
and fans just started to go rogue and go after Alec Bohm. So I got some concerns about that right now. Meanwhile, Bryson Stott is not hitting lefties yet, but he's hitting righties really well and has tremendous defense.
You know, he has been showing some real promise, so I guess it's hopeful that you're seeing at least one of the daycare members, showing some promise, at least in some aspect, because with Brandon Marsh, you're seeing absolutely nothing. But he hit like one home run, and then after that, it's like, he's pretty much an automatic out there. And then you have Alec Bohm, who is kind of approaching almost the automatic out mentality, at least definitely in big moments.
Well, yeah,
it almost feels like, no. 2 outs,
no chance.
2 outs, no. It's it's difficult, especially with him batting right after Harper. I think it's.
And last thing, the Flyers score. You forgot your what?
My pants.
Oh, you're supposed to bring it. Well, you're wearing pants, so people don't misconstrue. You forgot to bring in the pants. So
yes.
Those are kind of pants, a little less material.
Yeah.
Because the knees. That was on purpose, right?
The knees? No, I was bending down to clean something today, and my knees snapped.
They snapped. They ripped. And the last thing, the Flyers scored the most goals they've scored since 2017 yesterday with 8. Does that have anything to do with Emperor Tortorella not being here anymore?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Just wondering. Anyway, that's our time. Appreciate everybody watching on Instagram. Appreciate everybody watching on YouTube. Make sure you tune into the best show ever. 2 to 6, Monday through Friday on 97.5 The Fanatic, 97.5thefanatic.com, and all the apps, and NBC Sports Philadelphia.
They have nails. They can't tiptoe.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching our YouTube. If you want to help us out, go ahead and like and subscribe for us. If you liked what you saw, go right over here to our playlists and pick out whatever you want to watch.